I really didn't know. I really didn't know what to say, but like, I don't know what is going on. Yo, hey yo, we live in Vegas right now. You know what I'm saying? It's your boy, Coach Diino. Always giving the most game. Ask your jumps coach if he's fresher than me. You know what I'm saying? Probably not. Probably not. You know what I'm saying? For today's episode, what are we gonna talk about? Let's talk about speed and how much speed you need down the runway. All right. Now, I was never a fast person. All right. I was never the fastest person ever on the team. In fact, most people would probably say, yo, Diino was definitely the slowest person at University of Kansas and at West Orange High School. Like, it's not even a joke. It's like hands down the slowest, right? But just because I am the slowest does not mean I can't push out 16 steps and get up really fast if I practice it, right? And now I'm gonna tell you exactly what I did, all right? Now, not everyone here may have all of these tools. Personally, you may not have all of these tools that I'm talking about because some of these are, some of them, if you're in high school, it's not gonna be in your school, but it may be, in a chiropractor's office or recovery place. Let's talk about the first thing. The first thing is getting on an Alter-G, right? An anti-gravity machine. And basically what's that doing? It's like you're running on the moon, right? How did this get me faster? Because when you have less pressure on the ground, you're actually able to move your legs way quicker, right? Because you're not pressing on the ground, it's like you're lightweight. You're like, let's say you're 160, it's not gonna feel like you're 100 pounds, right? When you're on the Alter-G. Now, a lot of people use this for recovery, but it's like, I used it for recovery, but I also used it for speed as well. So it's like, what you do is you run on it, but you do sprints on it, like 200s on it. And what you want to do is the 200s, you have to actually sprint as fast as possible. All right, you're gonna do a 200, and that means like for 30 seconds, right? You're gonna run as fast as possible. And then what you're going to do is after the 30 seconds, you're gonna still be jogging. You don't stop running, you're still jogging. And you're gonna do that until you can't do it anymore, all right? That's on the Alter-G. Now, since a lot of people don't have the Alter-G, but I think you should actually look up, if you do have it in your area, ALTER space G, Alter-G, right? Anti-gravity machine. You may have it in your city or near you. Ask your parents to pay for it, right? Get a session, and I just told you the workout to do, literally. Don't change it, don't ask any questions, that's the workout. The next thing is downhill runs, right? Downhill runs actually represent the type of speed and force you should be using when you're going down the runway, because it should be like you're running downhill. That's how you get quicker, faster, all right? And it's like a bowling ball rolling down the hill, right? It just gets faster and faster and faster. But when you're doing the downhill runs, the thing is, a lot of people, they will try to slow themselves down, right? And the goal is like, it's gonna feel like you're gonna fall face flat on your face, you know what I'm saying? If you do it on the concrete, you're probably gonna wanna slow down, but I did it on concrete, right? I actually didn't do it on grass. The only time I did it on grass was probably University of Kansas. But outside of that, I did it on concrete, you know what I'm saying? In Arizona. And it was fine with me. You only do about 10, and it's like 30 yards, right? You're not even sprinting that far, 30 yards. But with the sprint, right, that's actually, your legs are moving faster, and you realize that you actually have to push back in order to run faster down the runway. The pushback is what we're looking for you to understand what it feels like and how to do it. All right, so you're forcing your body to do the pushback by getting downhill runs. All right, so we have the downhill runs, we have the anti-gravity machine, and the last thing that I'm going to say is those two workouts, if you do those or one or the other, right, when you're running down the runway, you cannot slow down at the board, all right? Your steps can get quicker, yes, but you cannot slow down, all right? Slowing down, what that's going to do is basically going to make you it's like your momentum going into the second phase is going to be non-existent. All right, so you want it to where it's very easy for you to get into the pit, but now what you're doing is you have time to quickly, boom, pop off one phase onto the other. All right, you're not necessarily rushing at all, but you're able to be patient because of how much speed you have. You're not slow, you're powerful and quick. Because you're running with speed and you're not slowing down at the board, you're able to float in the air. All right, now like I said, the downhill runs are key, yo. Downhill runs are key. If you do those downhill runs, right? You do the downhill runs, and while you're running down the runway, you literally try to represent the exact same thing. You are going to jump as far as possible on the first phase, all right? Now, like I said, I wanted to make these videos like 5 minutes, so I gave y'all enough game for that. This is 5-minute Diino, you know what I'm saying? It's really 6 minutes, to be honest, but it's like whatever. I think that's enough information for you guys to get better. Saying join Team I Am Jumps Academy to learn more.